Let's peep it up. Dual site's an interesting enough map, so let's keep it at dual site. Alright, looks like we're good. Let's get to it. Need more liquid sustenance. All right. We got Raytheon versus Isaac. Should be an interesting match. And introduce our players. On our left, our purple Terran, we have Isaac. And on our right, we have is it indigo? Pink? Off pink? Well, purplish Protoss. And his name is Raytheon. Actually, I guess he would be blue, but this is kind of an off blue. It's blue on the map, so I'll just say it's blue. Got less pylons coming out. Less pylons, less supply depots. Very standard. You usually have to build those first, don't you? Unless you go Nexus first, which we have seen in the past. Usually it's pylon Nexus. Usually. I've seen Nexus first. Anyway. I want to see Isaac go mech. He said he tried to go mech against me, got too greedy. I read that when we were playing together, and earlier in the stream, and unfortunately it didn't quite work out the way I wanted to. I didn't have the aggression that I needed in order to strike down his greed with furious anger. But it'll be interesting to see Isaac go mech. Raytheon, on the other hand, really wants to become a student of the game. He's been very interested in training and watching streams and just overall trying to get timings and all of that jazz correct. Played him a few times. He's really good at keeping you on your toes once he gets his timings right. But he's easily discouraged, I would say, which for young players like myself is it's pretty easy to do. We have the scout coming in, our first zealot coming out. Doesn't look like it's going to be very good scout for Isaac unless he can get away. But unfortunately, a zealot right out of the bat can't really run for crap, so that's going to happen. We got 2 gas down. Second gas down coming for Raytheon. We already have our second gas down for Isaac. I should turn the observer on. So we have Isaac starting out with a marauder. I'm shocked. I'm pretty sure the Marines are going to revolt against this because Captain Isaac has never done this before, and he's building another marauder, and he now has 2 tech labs. Building a 3rd barracks. Really build a tech lab. If you build a tech lab, then man, I won't know how to cast the rest of this game because I haven't seen this happen before. We have sort of should get a second harvester on that gas. It's the 2 harvesters per gas has been pretty popular in the leagues lately, while we have 3 for both for Raytheon. We have an interesting, wonder what that means. We have Raytheon leading in both gas and minerals on that hand because he has 26 probes to Isaac's 19 SCVs. We have an interesting patrol going around here. You know, if you leave me enough time to get the words, I will get it. And he does place 2 pylons here. He's gonna try and create enough sight to try and preempt any dropping that Isaac may do. On the other end, Isaac has only built marauders, and he is continuing to build marauders. He has concussive shells and stim going.
Don't leave me hanging.
There's stim, and he's gonna move out with just marauders. Let's follow this, folks, because this is going to be very interesting. He's moving out with just marauders. No Marines, no guns, we just have rockets. He's firing on jet fuel. Time's a wasting, as the marauder would say. And here he comes up the ramp. Let's see how the stalkers. He only has stalkers and one zealot.
State thy bidding.
This will be interesting. And here we go. Oh, and they immediately run away because the stalkers can't do crap against the marauders.
Say where.
Well, we'll see if he can micro them. Well, up stimmed, and here they come. Up. We got 3 to 3. No, we got some warpins going. Doesn't look like Isaac's going to be able to keep that going. Took out. Let's see. Yeah, I had we're about even with the units killed. Now, seems like Isaac's going to retreat to fight another day. Do we have any Marines coming out? Nope, we have more Marauders coming out. He's going to push only with Marauders. If Raytheon was, let's see, he's going to warp in more Stalkers. We do have a Twilight Council and a Robo coming down now. And Double Forge, he's going 1-1. Let's see, what is Isaac doing the same thing? Oh, nope, he's getting Combat Shield. He actually is going to start bringing out Marines. Oof, I was getting concerned there for a second. As he starts building a factory, has built his expo at his natural, rather than building it at his base. Isaac's surprising me this game. Truly.
Don't leave me hanging.
It's probably going to go quick medevac, or as quickly as possible. We're almost at 10 minutes. And Raytheon takes his second at about the same time. Isaac has taken the lead with the minerals. We have mules. That's all I gotta say. We have mules. 1160 to 840 on the mineral collection count. Raytheon still seems to be collecting faster because Isaac still has only 2 harvesters at each. Probe count is taken into effect despite the mules, considering that disparity is about 8 at the moment. We finally have our first Marines coming out.
This better be good.
Let's see. Probably knows that he's gonna have. Oh, that's a poor route that they have to take. Poor guys have to run before they even get out of the base. We got the starport coming down. Gonna send out a medevac. Is he gonna drop? Don't know. Is he gonna break the front? Don't know. I'm not sure how to cast Isaac right now. Nope, we got our observer out. And we got Blink coming. Should be interesting. Here come our probes for the expansion, and interestingly, we have a nice lead, a nice 9. Oh, nope, never mind. That's been cut to 4 in supply. Oh, no, they're tied. Isaac's very prone to being supply blocked though, so we'll have to see. He is building 4 units or 5 units at a time. Here they come running out. Oh, yep. And we have the upgrades coming in for Isaac. See what peep modes gives us here. Unit upgrades. We have 1-1. Now we have 2-2 coming for Raytheon. 1-1 coming for Isaac. And he has all of his rack upgrades. 2-2 ground 2 just finished. And it seems like that his brother will finish anytime soon. Oh nope, it just started. Seems like there's nope, even with the double forge. 1-1 just finished for Isaac. Yeah, we have interesting unit compositions coming up, but nothing too surprising at the moment. The harvester count is still about 7. Raytheon's had a nice 5 to 7 harvester lead, and Isaac has actually taken the lead when it comes to supply. He was trailing by 20 before. He's now up by 10, and it seems like Raytheon is solving that with a good number of pylons coming down. Look at the energy grid. And here we go. We have a single siege tank, and it looks like he's going to come up the front. He's not going to drop. 3 medevacs against a nice size army with no sentries, but an immortal. The immortal might be the turning point in this. Warps in a few more sentries, but we do have 2-1 versus 1-1. Will this be enough against the Marauders, though? It doesn't seem like it. He's going to lose the immortal pretty quickly, and it seems that the bio army has... Yeah, he could have really used a sentry there. Poor immortal is going to come out and get raped. Yep, he didn't live well. And he's returning to serve, too. He returns to serve into that, man. I wouldn't do it. Army value, 4,200 to 300. It looks like there isn't much left. 51 units killed to 22. 71 to 3 army supply. It looks like that's gonna be it. Man, I'm struggling to think what Raytheon could have done at this point. He played it pretty well. He just probably should have gotten a few sentries. The force field plus the guardian shield would have helped a nice bit. There's a GG from Isaac. We have Fleck come in against whom? Voodoo. That should be an interesting match. Alright, let's get this started. On the right side, we have our yellow Zerg. He goes by Voodoo. And on the left side, in purple, our purple Protoss, hailing from LA, hasn't been to LA in a long time, says he's going to come to LA and steal my design skills. But his name is Fleck. Fleck is Platinum trying to break into Diamond. He plays really fast games, really very nice mix of Gateway and Robo Tech. Voodoo I've only seen played once earlier before, so it'll be interesting to see how he fares in this game. Considering he went pretty heavy roaches last game, it'll be interesting to see, since Fleck did not see that match, or probably didn't. It'll be interesting to see how he reacts to Fleck's build here. Although I've never seen Fleck play Zerg, so we shall see. We have a nice and normal 12 pool going down, 13 pool going down on Voodoo's side. Our first gateway coming down at 13-14, we have our first gas come down. We have the poking action come from Voodoo, while we have patrol canceled, and we have a nice little hit and run, a pylon to block the natural. This is something new to, well, obviously not StarCraft in general, but to the games that I have casted. We haven't seen a proxy, or not proxy, a blocker go down. The cyber coming down to help wall off, and we have instead of taking the natural, he decided to stealth build at his third. He's building a second at his third. Probably is gonna beat out a good number of Zerglings in order to take out that pylon. 2 Zerglings coming out. And nope, they're gonna yes, they're going to take out the pylon. Got a zealot and a sentry coming out. We'll probably have we have a second gateway coming down. Pylon outside the base, probably gonna get ready to expand soon. Looks like that pylon is down and out. But since it seems that Fleck knows that this third is coming in, does Voodoo know that Fleck is there? Barely. But it looks like that he's going to split his Zerglings up, send his Zerglings downwind. There's one other over here. He's going to try and block Fleck's naturals from being taken. There we go. Probe's been found. And he's dead. And we have a double supply block. I love how this thing is a little gateway. It's kind of cute. So it looks like we have a 2 gateway. Oh, no, we're gonna go to a 4 gate. Warp gate in, expand. Warps in a zealot, he's gonna build a proxy there. He's gonna find Voodoo. Yep. There he is. And he's gonna proceed to attack Voodoo's. Oh, no, he's gonna proxy pylon and then attack Voodoo's. Voodoo's now 3rd since he is building at his natural now. I guess his natural would be 3rd. This would be 2nd. And he might take it uncontested. Doesn't look like we got much coming. Do you have anything? Nope, he's not moving his lings at all. This isn't going to turn out well, and the 3rd goes down. Now sending his Zerglings. Zerglings aren't going to do much against those Zealots, so he's going to have to move out and back into his newly formed natural base. As Fleck cleans up the babies. Baby killing. Oh, Protoss. Larvae have feelings too, you know. But on this side we have a push by Voodoo. He's gonna push and try and take out Flex Natural. Takes out the probes with relative ease. Sentry won't let him up. You shall not pass, says the Sentry. Warps into Zealots. Don't think that'll be enough. Gonna focus on taking out the Nexus and then focus on taking. Nope, he's gonna focus on taking out, yeah, the Zealots. And here comes the rest of the army. Well, that was a semi-successful attack there. Reduced Fleck to 1 when we have Voodoo here at 2. Got a nice set of roaches. Got missile attack upgrade coming down. Unit composition is about even ish. No, actually 7 sentries. That's not very even. That's going to come in quite handy. Fleck is getting up his 2nd again and a 3rd at the same time, following some good advice while proxy pylons are being attacked, taken out. Got his 4 crawler going down. Some nice defense from Voodoo. Just trying very hard. Nope, abandons the proxy. And he moves into his Doom? What was that? Ah, maybe he wanted to scout. That's probably what he wanted to do. Still would have taken out that pylon first. What can I say? I'm a silver. Got the creep starting to spread. Pulsing like mad. And we have an overlord right here. No stalkers are being sent in to take care of it, so Voodoo has a nice view of what's going on, like the Twilight Council and the Robo going down. Well, okay, he knows that the Twilight Council is going down. He doesn't know that the Robo is. Got the third coming back down from Voodoo. Unit composition still pretty even. It's gonna be interesting to see who pushes first. So we got our observer, our 30-second observer coming out. Got 1-1 coming. And Blink. 1-1 and Blink. Coming for Fleck. Oh, looks like we have some blockages going on. I didn't know there's still gold here, but anyway, besides the point, we have some creep blocking. The yummy sound of creep falling. Very tasty. Makes me want to go get pizza. Okay, I should get back to this. I have an Immortal coming out, 4 Stalkers, and level 2 weapons for Fleck, and some Spine Crawlers, and up to 10 Roaches now. He's gone some Spire Tech as well. We have 2 Mutas right over here. Woodalisks, as Vacant calls them. Up supply. Oh, the Overlord gets away just in time, not causing a problem. We have an Overseer just sort of flying by, lazing around, getting a nice view on things. It's kind of odd that that was let through, considering how many Stalkers were here. But oh well. Blocking this expand. Not blocking this gold though, but it doesn't seem like Fleck is going to move anytime soon. We have 4 more gateways coming down as Fleck has taken a 40 supply lead. Oh. Yeah, about a 40 supply lead and a 50 total supply lead to Voodoo. It's gonna really turn the tide of the game if Voodoo doesn't match that anytime soon. Oh, Dark Shrine coming down for Fleck plus the Stargate. Might see some Phoenix action, might see some Void Rays, but I'm pretty sure we'll probably see some Phoenixes come out of there. We have our first Colossus and Charge, and 3-0 coming out for Fleck. Yep, 3-0. Oh no, he's building a Void Ray. Okay, it's going to be an interesting mix. I don't think the Void Ray will last long to these 11 Mutalisks that are about to pop soon. And Thermal Lance coming out for the Colossus, which isn't going to do well again against the Mutalisks. I think that lonely Void Ray and his Stalkers are all that stands in between. The Mutalisks surviving. Here go our Roaches. Our Mutalisks are at 0-0, which isn't very reassuring. Because this Stalker is going to come out at 3-0. Here comes our Void Ray. And, yeah, a nice vision, nice foresight to have vision on Voodoo's part. Takes out those DTs pretty quickly there, and follows his Roaches up with Mutalisks, not to give his Mutalisks away. It looks like his Mutalisks are proxied up. They're spotted by the Warp Prism, and I'm pretty sure that there's going to be... Is he going to be moved by Fleck? No! He's going to be able to get into his base contested. And I would take out the... Oh, he's going to take out the fleet beacon first. And here come the stalkers. A little late, usually for Flex, usually a lot more perceptive would be the word in English. And the fleet beacon is gone. And it seems like that Voodoo has done his job and is backing away. We have 4 bases now from Fleck to 3 bases for Voodoo. Voodoo should really expand at this point, but it seems like we have a double block going on. Fleck is not going to let Voodoo take it, and it's not going to happen vice versa either. We have the Mutalisks attacking plus the Roaches behind, and we have our 1 Colossi with nice blinked stalker army, and Voodoo has to retreat. This 40 supply is going to come into play, because here we go. We have 3-0 versus 2-0. These Roaches are going to get the floor swept with them. And Fleck wins that and pretty much has the entire bottom of the map. On the other hand, we got some attacks happening back home, and Fleck has to pull back. Mutalisks are now taking out the Stargate. Not that Fleck had really invested a whole lot. Instead, he's going to be investing in Templars since he's getting Psystorm. 3 Colossi out here. 6 Templars warping in. Looks like they're going to take care of the Mutalisks once... Well, you know, once Psystorm is done, but there are about another 40 seconds, 30 seconds to that happening. Psystorm isn't done yet, and they get taken out easily. He's going to build an Archon instead. The Archon won't do much, considering he's still mutating, morphing, fusing. Power level over 9,000, and all that jazz. So... in the aftermath of this, Fleck has been slowed down, but not taken out. His supply is still at 174. His army supply is still 113, and he's still killed more units than Voodoo has. So, for all intents and purposes, Voodoo, really, again, he's going to take the gold and have his 4th base. There really needs to be more than this, though. And I got some more Mutalisks coming out, but the interesting thing will be, will Voodoo go for Broodlords? Will he go for... Oh, we got a moving out here. As Fleck moves north, we have Voodoo move in. As Fleck's army comes back, he's going to try... Nope, he's going to run away before getting a chance to take out the Nexus. And there goes Voodoo. Successful defend by Fleck as he returns to what he was about to do. Nice army right there. Got 2 Stargates. Nope, 3 Stargates now. The Dark Shrine's still there, so that could possibly provide a problem. We got an attack at the gold warp-ins from the Warp Prism that was just sitting there earlier in the game. And here are the DTs, but no Overseer this time, so this expansion will not survive by the time the Overseer comes out. So there go the drones fleeing for their lives from the visions of the night that they can't see. And there go the visions of the night. Mutas have done their job. Hatchery is starting to go back up, but that did set him back. Considering Fleck is now maxed and has a 2-to-1 lead in almost both gas and minerals. Is not going to fare well. But on that note, we have the Mutalisks coming in again to try and start taking out gateways and stargates, just gates in general being taken out. Here come the Archons. The Archon's not going to survive. We have 2-0 for the Mutalisks now, so they are going to have Pack-a-Punch. Here come the Void Rays. I don't know why the Colossi are coming in. They're not going to do much. All they're going to be is cannon fodder. Ah, there we go. Stalkers at 3-0. 3-1 actually against the Mutalisks. Mutalisks have to run away. I still don't understand why the Colossi came in. Probably not a good decision considering one of these guys isn't going to last in battle much longer. And it looks like Fleck is gonna move out. He's taken his last beating from Voodoo. So he's gonna send out his gate army first. Complete with the Void Ray, and yeah, these Mutalisks aren't gonna really... Yeah, they're not gonna survive. Yep, shouldn't be engaging. And there go the Mutas. Fleck has a 100 supply lead. His army supply is at 80. Fleck could just finish this up right now, but it looks like he's going to play it safe. He thinks that probably thinks that Voodoo has more than he actually has. We have a yep. But Voodoo is admirably being as strong as he can be, and we have the mothership. This is not looking good for Voodoo, but Voodoo's gonna keep it strong and try and keep in this game as long as he can. We got 3-2 coming out. Oh, nope, 3-1-1. It looks like. Coming out, Protoss Air Weapons 2, and 3 more Void Rays to counteract the Mutalisks. But really, we don't have many of them coming out anymore. We have a Corruptor, and that's it. Looks like Voodoo's really hurting for some minerals here as Fleck moves in, possibly for the final kill. Nope, just to respond against Mutalisks. This isn't gonna work. It's gonna work. And the Mutas go down quite easily. While Voodoo is being ballsy and tries to take a 5th. Observer sees it though. It doesn't seem like that'll be there for long, but this is maybe Fleck doesn't care about it at this point because his mothership is just ready to take no prisoners. Yep, this is going to be overkill at this point. We have a maxed out supply to 99. Fleck is just sitting there, contemplating how he'll kill him. Not if he'll kill him, but how will he? It looks like he's going to split up his army, and he's going to go back. Oh, okay. Well, looks like he might just take out... He'll play the slow kill. And take out the expansions first. We got just all of the rest of the upgrades going in now. We got no production from Voodoo at all. Which is... Oh, nope, we got some Broodlords coming, but considering the amount of Void Rays that are now out, which are 4, that's gonna be a tough job for the Broodlords to take care of. Although we do have 3 Mutalisks up, but again, we have a mothership. 4 Archons, 4 Void Rays, 4 Colossi, and he is just wrapping it up here with a pretty little bow. Say goodbye to 2 expansions. And here come the Broodlords. Pew 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 go the Broodlings into Fleck's 5th. Looks like he'll be able to take the 5th. We got another 10 seconds for Fleck to save. But nope, there goes the Nexus, and the Broodlords move forward. If I were Voodoo, I'd move out the Broodlords right now, because he's gonna lose them pretty quickly if the Stalkers get in. Oh, nope, the Colossi finally get a chance to do something as their beams kill all the broodlings like they were nothing. This is not gonna work. And there's a vortex. The toilet is flushed. And that's it. That's it. Everybody goes in. It's a party now. And once this toilet ends, done. Look at that. Not even a chance. Not even a prayer. Voodoo's taken down to 58. He's just going to sacrifice his overlord. And there's our GG. Whew. Well, it looks like that's gonna wrap it up. We do have one more coming down, but I'm going to possibly grab something to eat, have some late night dinner, and this one. Hopefully, you've had as much fun as I had, and it was nice to be practicing the old casting again. Next time I'll have some music possibly if I can get that to work, and hopefully Twitch won't delete my casts anymore. Apparently I've been losing videos to them, and it's been kind of teensy pissing me off, but you know, what are you gonna do? You know, could have had seven episodes up. I only have 2. But anyway, gonna get to the rest of this. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good night.